Okay, so this is me. This is me basically trying to give you like a better idea of what's going on with these command strings. And so, what is taking place here is that they are trying to keep like people from figuring out how to use these. And so this is what you do. So you'll take like, say for example, you'll take this, and this is a concept. It's like a string of concepts, right? So you take this, and you say this, but you'll imagine like whatever this is the concept. You'll imagine like whatever question you're asking or whatever you're trying to state in regards to that person. So you can go forth and make an accusation kind of, or at the same time simultaneously you can ask a question within the bounds of this, or you can also make this, as you would say, define. And define, it sets the command and it sets it up so that something is immediately defined on the system, so it shows it immediately. And then you define into this. So you could say this, that, and you say this, that, and each compound of this goes to two compounds, and then you say that, and that is the end destination point. So you can say that, and then you can imagine yourself in your head, and then you can at the same time say like this, like you can imagine it like this host IP, you stack of this, or you stack of that on top of it. So you try to, underneath of that is the host IP destination command string, right? But you say it like this or that because everything is on top of it, so you can't really see it as it is. And then it makes it more convoluted, it's easier to get it across, and then those are, that is what actually happens to like punch it through. So this would be like, imagine your face is on the network, and that will be one this. Or you can go, imagine your face on the network, speed it through, imagine your face on the network, and then show it to the whole network. Or imagine your face on the network, and imagine your face on the network, and then you can do like a secondary one where it's like you can do two at the same time. Imagine your face on the network, and then show this person credentials. Or you can do that at the same time, and you can imagine one person and another person and link it together, and then you can put a this on top of it. And you can go from one to one, and just adding and taking one compound to the next and putting them together like this. It would be like this, that in your head. And just real quick, bouncing them back and forth, and then set the destination point. You can even bounce through, so you can like bounce through my destination point, and then upward at all the others. And you can be like, okay, well, anyone who has ever seen that man's IP, or anyone who has ever acted with that man's IP, like this. But you have to make sure that you say this, and then you imagine everyone who's interacted with this man's IP, and then also like one of the other commands simultaneously, or the question simultaneously. Just bind it up into the same thing, and this sits over the top of it. So you say this over your mind, underneath it are the commands. And then you move to the next this or the next that. You can go back and forth. Just try to avoid doing too many of them, and then try to bind them together in rapid succession as quick as possible, and then just go back and forth. And you can send information back and forth like that, real quick.